Hi and welcome back to yet another video of putting the V8 engine back together. In this video I'm starting with the upper intake manifold. Here's that number for the gasket I just put on the engine. And here's the number for the gasket on the other side. There are 4 long bolts holding the manifold on this side of the engine. And 7 small ones. This is the crankcase ventilation check valve. And this little bolt over here is actually very hard to see. So if you're doing this for the first time, don't forget about it. On this side of the manifold, there is 9 short bolts. And that comes to a total of 21 bolts holding the upper part of the manifold. And be careful with this one, because if it falls down, you will probably have to take the whole manifold off again. And when they're all in place, torque them down to 90 Newton meters. I couldn't reach this last one with the torque shaft. There's only 2 small bolts holding the check valve in place. Time for the upper engine mount. You don't have to put this engine mount in place right now. You can do it when the engine is in the car, but with the risk of dropping a bolt inside the engine bay and not reaching it. My suggestion is that you do it now. Now it's time for the exhaust manifold. That means we have to lift the engine again. This is the manifold gasket. The gasket is actually pretty smart. It's built to hold itself in place. But this also makes it a bit harder to get it in. Put one nut in place on this side and then go check the other side. You need to get this bolt in place, and after that you can go back to the other side and put the rest of the nuts where they should be. And don't miss these 2 bolts on the bottom here. And now I hang up the lambdas on wires so that they don't get pinched when I lower the engine again. And I'm also moving this power steering hose to the side so that it don't get pinched. And when the engine has been lowered down and attached to the subframe again, it's time to lift up the whole assembly and attach the last engine mount from underneath. And it's very hard to see here as it's dark, but there's 2 bolts holding the engine mount to the gearbox. And it's about here you realize that you have come real far as you're attaching the lambda wires to the subframe. There are 2 lambda cables, but each fit only in one connector. It should be impossible to fail. This was everything for today, but join me in the next video where I'll be putting the engine back in the car.